Yeah, here we go. What's going on, everybody? This your boy Flip Money Online, rocking out with his boy, New Legal. Holla at me, man.
How you living,
What's
Fur?
going on, man?
You got it, fam.
I'm
I'm
looking
good,
good,
man.
man.
Man, flip that money on them, brother. Flip that money on them.
Well, I mean, well, the thing as I was saying before we went live or whatever, which some of the things I don't understand is how people are, you know, talking about bad about, Crackdown 3 when they first brought out Crackdown, whatever, people was hopping on Crackdown, talking about, the graphic or whatever. So whatever the case may be that Microsoft has to push it back to do some adjustment to the game, or whether if it was, the cloud, the instructable environment or whatever. No matter, depending on whatever it was that whatever reason that they had push it back, I still don't understand why people are still hopping on it. It's like, I'm looking at it like this. Okay. Oh wow, new leak. The Crackdown 3 may not be what you think it is. It may got like what the like where y'all getting this leak from?
Right.
Who was feeding this? Who was feeding y'all this? The game is doing exactly what they said the game was going to do when they first show you this game. Whether
Right.
if they add and I mean whether if they add improvement to it or not or whatever. So like we're I swear I think what's going on, especially on these YouTube streams, is that a lot of people love clickbait, and it's crazy that the one that do the more, the one that does clickbait and stuff like that. Are people who so-called say that they Xbox, Xbox fan, and I can't believe that. I'm like, hold on, you're a fan of the Xbox,
Right.
so
Right.
now you want to say, and it be the same people who was
Right.
die-hard Xbox fan in the beginning. Like, no, man, I'm the die-hard fan, such
Right.
and such. Well, Crackdown got this leak, and and I'm looking at a leak, and I get it from reliable sources. What reliable sources is you getting this from? Tell
Yo,
me that.
I
Who you
wanna
know in
say,
the industry
I wanna
that
say,
doing that? That told you this?
I wanna say, welcome everybody. That's the introduction. Flip came in here with a powerful introduction. Welcome. You all welcome. Live from the streets, featuring my man, Flip Money. This is the new legal representing Di-RREC Gaming. Let's go.
I mean, it's just crazy to me, man. I swear, I'm like, it's like everybody on YouTube now. They got they got sources and stuff. Like they know
Right,
somebody in
right,
the
right. In
gaming
the industry.
industry that knows. So the developer. So
Right,
somebody told you that was the cousin of the developer
right, right,
that
right,
did the janitor working, that was mopping the floor, cleaning out the dust.
right,
Told you
right,
this.
right.
Like, come on, man. Y'all
It's
be killing
hilarious,
me with
man.
this, man.
It's hilarious.
Y'all come up with all this crazy stuff or whatever about the game, and you ain't even play the game, but you want
That's
to talk
right.
about a leak or something which you don't know nothing about. Stop it. Like, come
Man, it's
on, man.
funny.
Y'all be killing me with this, man.
They ain't
Like y'all,
fooling
y'all do
nobody,
this
man.
every time when it. You do it every time when they have something to do with Microsoft. I don't get that. That's what led me to believe that you can't be this so-called Xbox fan that you say that you are or whatever because of this so-called leak and stuff. It's like no matter what Microsoft put out. Oh, we got a leak that this game ain't gonna do good. They don't have a leak about every game that's supposed to came out
That's right.
or already have came out. They got leaked before the leak even come out about a leak of a game that didn't even come out yet.
That's right.
Please make sense to that to me. Please,
There's
somebody
no
tell me
sense to it.
something.
There's no sense to it. It's for Flip. It's for comedy purposes only, man. Comedy purposes only. That's why they there. They there to be laughed at, man. You can't take these dudes seriously, man. Come on, man. They prostituting for likes. We don't prostitute for no likes. Think about that, man. We here because we here. We here because we made. We ain't here because I'm worrying about if somebody likes me or not, man. I'm here because this is what we do, man. You know what I'm saying? You here because this is what you do, man. You a genuine dude. You know what you talking about. And that's what matters, man. It's not the fact that you stuck somewhere thinking you need to please people. We're not a crowd pleasers, man.
I mean, I just can't. I can't mess with. these website, IGN, to tackle whatever they want to call themselves. Gaming annoying. That's what I call them. Gaming forums,
Right.
whatever you want to call them. I
Right.
can't listen to digital, wannabe digital foundry and stuff like some of them websites like that. I can't listen to them, man. Because I can't. I mean, like they're biased. They're biased. Well, we already know what it is. Not only by that being biased, it's all about what company is paying you to say what. And when you and what make it bad is that, let me give you an example. What make it bad is that when these companies are actually telling you something honest or whatever about a game, how would you know that the game is? How would you actually know that's an honest opinion or not after you done told so many lies and spin it? It's like the little
Yeah,
boy
that's
that
right.
cried wolf, and that's what I see. That's what I see with these these so-called gaming reviews or media outlets for gamers, whatever. Most of them, it's because it's like they all cry wolf. Then when you really talk about a game that really is good, ain't nobody gonna believe that. Like,
Right.
come on, man. Like, what are we doing here, man? What are we doing here, man? What are we
Yeah,
doing here?
I
It's
mean,
bad enough
and it's like
people.
you too experienced to understand when it's not real, and when it comes straight out the gate so fast that it's not even reliable. It's not even funny because you're like, yo, the game ain't even you're crucifying it before it even proved itself. We done been in the game too
Right.
long to know that. That's where it fails right there. That's where it fails right there because any real gamer knows you got to give the chance of game to come out and receive itself to the masses. And until it does that, we can't conclude anything. That's the way it is.
Let's okay. So what? Look at it like this. All right. What happened if this game come out and it becomes successful?
Right.
Like,
Just
what are
like
you
just
going?
like
What
right.
spin are you going to do?
Right. Can't wait to see it because you know that's what's gonna happen. I'm already got my
See,
money on it. Already got
they
my
said the
money on it.
same thing about They
Sea
said
of
the same
Thieves
thing
and
about Sea of
State of Decay.
Thieves. They said the
Right.
same thing about State of Decay, and they keep saying the same thing about whatever else. And so when these games come out to be, come out and they do the thing that they supposed to do, and the games are good quality games. Let's just say the games just come out and it's a good quality games or whatever. And even if I don't care about the number stuff, but even if it makes Microsoft, ton of money or whatever, with though if it makes a ton of money and people like it, and they want to see like another part to the game
That's right.
in the future. What you going to make up? Because
That's
I tell
right.
you, you make up a lot of stories about the previous game that Microsoft owned and come out or whatever. Then you come up and make up these stories and stuff, talking about it only so good because of Game Pass. And
Well, that's
if
the
they
whole
ain't had
point.
Game Pass,
That's
it wouldn't have
smart.
sold. I'm like, what?
Well, then that's
Like,
smart. If
wait a
you
minute.
if it's selling because of something that Microsoft created for the purpose of interaction, how's that stupid? How's that?
I
How's
listen
that?
here. I'm gonna tell you why it's stupid. You know why it's stupid? Because the other platform didn't get it.
Ain't doing.
Like these
That's
Sony
right.
ponies,
That's right.
they
That's right.
platform didn't get it. Now, if they
Right.
platform
Right.
had,
They wouldn't
say
even be
they
talking
had
it. Yeah.
PlayStation Game
Yeah.
Pass or something
Dummies.
like that, a better
Right.
built PlayStation Game Pass or whatever, like
Right.
Microsoft, we wouldn't hear this. We
No,
would
of
not
course
hear
not.
this
Well,
at
of course
all.
not. Of course not. And that's the thing,
Y'all got.
of course not. That's too easy to know. Right. That's too easy to know. Way too easy to
I mean,
know.
like you got mad about first number one. First y'all was mad about what's that EA access? Well, we don't need EA
Right.
access anyway.
Right.
Forget that. We don't need that or
Right.
whatever. Now after the fact that EA access is doing good, now y'all getting mad. Microsoft
Right.
put EA to the side and told EA, nah, we just gonna keep it on our platform. Don't worry about such and such. Cut it out. That's not even how that thing went down. Stop it. Stop
That's
it.
right.
So we gonna play these games. Then if it ain't if the game didn't make sell a bunch of numbers or whatever, then y'all get mad about that whatever. Well, listen here, the game ain't sell such and such million. Then you
It's
try to
true.
compare games. That's another thing I don't understand. How
That's
you
true.
trying to compare two totally different games or whatever?
Right. That's
Please
true.
explain that to me.
That's
I don't
true.
understand that. I'm still sitting here like scratching my head like, what's wrong with Crackdown now? Like, what's wrong with it now?
And when there's
I
never
don't.
been anything wrong with it.
Like the way the game, the art style, I'm looking at it as we speak. The way this game look or whatever is crazy. It's crazy how this game looks, yo. And I'm saying like, okay, because this Crackdown itself was never supposed to look like a realistic game. And
No,
I'm
it's a
tired of people
comic book
talking about
style.
Microsoft.
It's a
Right, and
comic
I'm
book
tired of
term.
people talking about Microsoft don't know how to make no realistic games or whatever. Okay, okay, the same people who say
What?
that are the same people who bought
How,
Fable, the same
right? How,
people who
Gears of
bought
War 4?
all
Really?
the other Gears of War,
Right.
Halo are the same people who
Right.
bought them other games that Microsoft had. And I don't understand why people keep saying that. Like they don't have
Yo,
no
these dudes want to
realistic
play.
type of
Look, if
feel
these
games.
dudes
Like
want to
what do
play
you
these
mean? What do
lesbian
you want?
games, these dudes want to play these lesbian games. Want to play these games where the daddies are gay. Hey man, if you want to do that and you
Oh
want to make us
man.
think, oh, that's cool and all cool. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. But we over here,
I, I,
we over
I'm
here,
from a
man.
different
Look, we
generation.
gon' we
I'm from
gonna
a
rock out.
I'm
We gonna
from
rock out. Do it the way we do it. I'm not doing diss you because that's what you want to do. But come on, man. Look, if that's what's realistic to you, if that's your value of realistic gaming, man, then hey, that's you, man. That's not
well, you know,
realistic to me. That's
you know, you
comedy.
gotta look at it like this also. You gotta look at it like this also. Like let's look at the fact of you want Microsoft to have the same type of game that Sony has. Okay, I get what you're saying, but what do you mean? Like you want a clone of that game? You want that exact same game? I look at it like this. Why do I want a game, exact same game that Sony had as far as in their first party game? Why do I want a game exactly like that on an Xbox? If that's the case,
Right.
then
That's
say
stupid.
I'm a type of person who I buy all the console, whatever. Say I'm one of them type of people,
And I
whatever.
play and I play
And I
about
want this one
two
thing.
times a week. You know,
Right.
but I got all the
Why
consoles.
but if Microsoft make a game just like that Sony have, there wouldn't be no need for me to go get a PlayStation now, would it?
No, because it's the same template.
Why would I want that game? Yeah,
That's right.
I don't want that. I don't want the same thing. I want different diversity in both consoles or all three consoles. Give me a reason for me to want to buy your console. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Not the same game or whatever, not this and this.
Not because
People
there's
act like
consoles
games can't
sold,
have
more consoles, so ain't a reason for me to buy no console.
right. I'm saying like, and
You know,
I don't understand where
you
these
ain't got a
people come
4K
from, man.
TV, that ain't my problem. If you feel like you
Yes,
can't
sir.
keep up, that ain't my problem. But I'm not gonna downgrade my gaming experience for no popularity contest. Not gonna do it. So there's
I don't.
nobody in this concrete. There's nobody on this concrete pavement that's gonna make me think having an Xbox right now is just the dumbest decision I ever made. Out your mind, man.
Ah.
You sound dumb for
Well,
even
this
trying to
another.
come at me for that.
Hold on. Well, let's just talk about that since you just brought that up. Why do you care what another person buys?
That's true.
Why you
There
don't
you
want
go.
Microsoft to succeed?
That's true.
There is enough. There's enough
To
money
go
out
around.
there
Yeah.
for all these platforms to come out and do what it is that they
Do
do.
what they want to do. Yeah,
Why? I don't.
exactly.
Right. I don't get that. Now, if you choose to like the smoke and mirror, like Sony been giving them for the last I don't know up 10 years or whatever, that's on you. Like we ain't
Right.
gonna sit here and play like Sony been goody two shoes and stuff. Like
Right.
Sony,
Right.
you
Right.
know, like Microsoft is the
Y'all don't want
wicked
to
witch
call
of the
out that
west and
bull
stuff.
crap. Yeah, they want to call out that bull crap, man.
Like
Yeah, they
I
want.
mean like people forget things very easily when it comes down to Sony. Oh, no, I don't remember that. What?
Right.
What do you mean you don't remember that? Like you don't remember some of the messed up things that they was having with their console. You don't remember some of the trashiest games that they had. You don't remember when Sony came out, they really didn't have a lot of exclusives. The exclusive was third-party game. It just
Y'all
that
wanted
that
me to
was the
come out.
only console
Y'all
that was
wanted me to
out that
buy
was
that
holding it.
console, and that console came out with that
Right.
Killzone when y'all wasn't even
Like,
playing it.
I don't.
I wonder how many of y'all beat Killzone. Want to show of hands? I want to see them show of hands. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. Y'all ain't built for me to listen to, man. You gotta do something other than just make claims and put up posts, and you gotta do more than that, man. You know what
I
I'm saying?
mean,
You gotta do more than that. You
right,
gotta be about it. You gotta be about it. You gotta be
right.
about it, man. You ain't about it. You just in here. You just in here for my comedy purposes. That's what I do. Some people I just use for my comedy purposes, man. You can't
I tell,
you can't get into it with them like that. It's because they're not serious, bro.
serious is not the word for them. I don't. I think that there's really something wrong. I think a lot
You
of people
stupid,
who get
man.
mad at the competition. I'm just saying. I think
Oh
a
yeah,
lot
they
of
really
people
get
that
mad.
get mad at
Yeah,
the
yeah.
competition is because it's not on their platform of choice. I think that's what it has to be. That If
Right.
Crackdown was on a PlayStation, whatever, you wouldn't heard not one word about. Oh man, that's the best thing since sliced bread. That's what they said about Knack.
Well, here's the thing, man. I'm just glad I don't play on a casual console. I never have. I never gravitated to that. I can't. So a casual language, I don't understand it. I can't interpret it. I don't speak that. I don't speak that language. So hey, what they talk about, I don't even relate to. So it's good, man. If the industry is based off of more casuals, then hey, there's not a lot of professional gamers out there either. But hey, them professional gamers get paid for what they do, right? They ain't listening to what we got to
Yep.
say. So it's the same thing. I ain't listening to casual. I'm not a casual gamer.
I mean, I don't get them. I don't get some of these people, man. I really don't. I think, a couple screw looses or something like that, man. Like you you
Yeah, when
you
you
you,
get
you want to hear that?
when you lose your mind over console war talks, yeah, something wrong with you, man. You're not built for it.
Right,
You
right,
might want to go find something
right.
else. Stop blaming other people who can't. Stop using excuses on other people who can, and tell people that they wasting their time and all. Hey man, if you ain't good at it, if you don't understand how to do it, just shut up, man. That's all. Just shut up. Leave that situation alone. Go find something else to do.
Right, right. And from what I'm looking at, people, listen here. There's nothing wrong with Crackdown. If you feel though that that's a game that you want to go play and you might like that game, don't let no one or no
Yeah.
so-called video game analyst or whoever the hell they
Yeah.
want to call themselves make you change your decision on what type of game I mean, change your decision on the game that you like, that you're planning on buying that Xbox car. Don't change your mind. Stick with your guts, man. If you want that game, go ahead and buy it. And for those who don't like this game, okay, if you don't like the game, why talk about it? If you're not planning on buying it, why talk about it? Why hate on
That's
a
true.
game that you're not going to buy? I don't get that. That's what I
That's
don't
true.
understand. Stop acting like they lie or Microsoft lied about something that they didn't lie about. Like I don't understand it. That's the one thing. Man, this
That's
game look
true.
real good. But that's the thing that I don't get. Like yo, you gonna sit up there and damage control, make up these lies or whatever? Like I don't get it. Like I don't get it.
Yeah.
Like come on,
They'll
man.
make up lies in a heartbeat.
I mean, like what is the purpose of doing that? Like you're not getting paid for that. You know that, right?
Nah, they don't. It's yeah. When you
Sony
go too
not paying
far,
you for that.
right? When you go too far, it's just it almost becomes hilarious. When you really mad at people, man. When you really mad at people over this, that's when it just becomes silly, man. You start making outlandish
I
claims and people point you out. You can't be mad over that, man. You know when you lying. That's an eternal thing, right? That's an internal thing. When somebody knows they lying, knowing they ain't what they are, man, what they say they or can't explain what they talking about, man, that ain't nothing for nobody else to understand but you. And when you get checked, you can't get mad at nobody for that. Can't get mad. That's what
yeah.
cracks me up. They get mad over that. You gonna get mad like you was
So I
supposed
don't
to get checked.
understand.
You supposed to get checked. You up in here frauding. You supposed to get checked. That's the way it is in the gaming streets.
Oh man, don't let me get on that because there's a lot of them. I
Man,
realized that there's a lot of frauds on YouTube too. There's a lot of them.
yeah,
I mean, a lot. A lot of them cats just say stuff just to say it and don't even have facts of it.
don't even have value to
Like, come on.
nothing they say. They don't bring no merit, no value, no nothing, man. Just there because they know that that's what people gonna be looking for. That's the likes. It's just stupid, man.
Now, I sit back and I'm just sitting there wondering, like what is really wrong with this? Like, I don't get it. Like you act like you didn't know what was going to happen with this game when they first told you about this game. Like I
Right.
don't get it. Terry Crews, as you said earlier, like you don't always start off as a real big bodybuilder dude. You can work yourself on up until be that type of guy or
Yup. And
whatever.
anybody that's
So
played anybody play Crackdown know that. That's basic fundamentals. You
like
you level up in Crackdown.
right. And so now there's something wrong with leveling up in the game now.
Right.
Like, that's what they're going to do now. They're going to start talking about, well, I don't like the level up system.
Well, then,
I don't
then
want
what
to
are you
be
talking
big.
about?
Why can't I already be big? Why can't I already be
Right.
big? Like, huh?
Like, sit down.
Like,
Like,
I don't.
stop fronting. When you start talking like that, you already told your fraudulence. You're already fraudulent. We know that you never played it before. Because that's just the key ingredients to Crackdown is leveling up. That's the root to it. It's the way it is. Get them orbs level up and get them frame rates to move up. That game moves up in frame rates. It starts out slow, but as you keep getting them agility orbs, your character moves faster.
You know, it's a basic comic book style game, man. That
Always
has a
has
little
been.
that has a little RP in it, whatever RPG in it. But I mean, like, come on,
Open
it's
world,
fun.
yeah, got that little open
Like,
world. Yep, that's right. So right, man.
there's nothing wrong with like you know having games like I'm telling you, you're gonna have some people out there where the game is too open. What the, what?
Yeah, that's
What are you
my
talking
favorite.
about? Like,
The world is too big. Yeah,
what do
you
you
got
mean?
them out there, man. You got them.
Like you know,
Oh, you gonna have some
before
people
the
out
game
there.
was
The
was
game looks
limited.
too bright. The game has too many colors in it.
Wow, I don't know. I don't know on that one. Like that's crazy to sit up there and say it got too much color in it. I mean,
Yeah, you
like,
remember they
damn,
said
if
that
that's the
about
case, then
Sunset
you
Overdrive? They said that about Sunset
yeah.
Overdrive,
Oh
man.
yeah, they did
That
say
was
that
so
about
funny, bro.
Sunset Overdrive.
Right, has
I
too
like,
many
hold on,
colors
wait a
in it.
minute. Too many colors, and they the
Right,
same. And the funny thing about it, they the same
right.
people
They the
that play
same ones.
with the
Right,
Nintendo. Yo, like, wait a
right,
minute. Didn't you just say you like playing Mario? Mario got a lot of
right.
color.
A
Nintendo's
lot of
good with their
colors.
colorization in their game.
Right.
So I don't understand where we're going with this. I don't understand that.
It's silly, man. It's all like I told you. It's all for comedy. It's like WWF, man, of gaming. It's not real. You can't look at these people and
Yeah.
and and, and look think real, man. It's impossible. It's not for you to do. It's not for you to do it that way. You're supposed to look at that and laugh at whatever they write. Laugh at it. Have a good time. Don't take it too serious. 'Cause they're not serious. Gaming journalists. They're not serious, dude. They're not serious.
Yeah, I'm not. I still want to know, like, who do you know in the gaming
That's
industry
funny,
that
right?
comes up with this and told you this and this? I'm talking about the regular YouTuber. Like, cut it out. You heard that from IGN, and now you acting like you know somebody
You got some
personally. You don't know
sources
no
now.
damn body. Stop it. Where you get sources from? How you get sources, man? Stop that.
That's crazy, man. The links that people go, man.
And yeah, you're right. It is, and it's crazy how far they go. I'm
I
still
had a
looking at
dude.
this game
I
like,
had a dude
wow.
today tell me I was a blinded Xbox fan, and you want to know what he told me?
What's
Stop
that?
being a loser. Go get a PlayStation 4 because it's better than Xbox. I said, man, bro, and you call me a blinded fan? Like that's about the dumbest thing somebody could ever told me today, man. Straight up. I told him that's the dumbest. You really gonna sit up here and tell me that your PlayStation is better than my X? I'm laughing. That's if that ain't blind, I don't know what you call that, bro. That's
Listen here.
beyond that's
I
beyond
had
stupid.
I had somebody in GameStop, you know, when I was going there one time, and
Yeah.
the one X, you know, the Xbox came out. He told me like, "Well, the online is going to be on par with Microsoft, and they're going to crush them." So, you know, the system. The system came out. I went back to the store. Why the boy get it transferred to another store?
Wow.
I'm just saying, like, I don't understand that.
Wow.
Like, then they're spinning, but like, nah. We won't need to play online with nobody. What's wrong with playing by yourself?
Right.
Why do I got to be in a party? I don't want to be in a party to talk to people when I'm playing a game because I'm getting immersed into the game. That's why
Right.
I don't want to be in a party to talk to them. I don't need to talk to nobody.
Right.
You do know I'm talking about Call of Duty, right?
Right.
A game that which you have to talk or whatever
Right.
to communicate, to your partners and stuff like that. What moves you're gonna take to take out the next team? You do know that you have to get on there to talk, right? I
Right.
mean, some games you just can't run in there, just running gun in there, thinking that you're gonna win. You do know that, right? I don't need to do that. Like what? Okay,
Right. It's weird stuff, man.
okay, buddy. Good luck on that one. Good luck on that one. I
Right.
like to see how you do that.
Yeah.
And
Right. It's
my thing is like whatever game they come out with, and it's an online game or whatever. Y'all have problems with it, but not realizing that you do understand that this console started off with online gaming. Because
You're
of this
right.
console, the PlayStation had to do the same thing.
That's right.
So I don't understand what's going on. That's what I'm trying to understand. That like this console started off with that from day one. A real good online, a real good online service,
That's
a
right.
dedicated service that you can play or whatever. So you're mad because we got a dedicated service and your console keep breaking. Like I don't understand that. Like don't get mad at us. What you need to do is direct your anger and frustration out towards
Yeah, you want to make
towards
your
Sony.
console right. They don't look, man. Here's the thing. When you're part of a gaming culture, man, the whole point of it is to make sure that you're getting the best performance and best quality as you possibly can. When you never challenge the company, don't expect the company to do anything outside the box. Stop complaining about stuff when you ain't challenging it. That's what gets me, and that goes for anybody. You can't sit here and complain when you're not doing anything, when you're not voicing yourself. Yo, Xbox has a feedback program. Well, all we have to do is go in there and tell them what we think. Put your opinion out there. I don't know no other console that does that. That's willing to sit there and listen to their consumers. You know, show me where you can go on these consoles and do some feedback with them, and they actually listen to you. I'm ready for
Hold
that
up,
one.
whoa. Are you telling me that Sony don't have no feedback suggestions
Nah,
built within their console?
nah, hell nah.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Oh wow,
Been
wow.
sitting. They've been
So
sitting the way they've been sitting for over 20 years. Just give you what you give you. That's it, man. You better be proud of what I give you, and that's it. You take this.
that's crazy. So if you have an issue, which is crazy, because if you have an issue with anything dealing with your console, you telling me you can't give it. See now, you know what? This is why I like the Xbox, man. This is why I love this Xbox community and stuff. I'm gonna run this thing down. I don't care about what none of these Sony ponies or Nintendo jack off guys do, or PC lickers. These PC lickers. I don't know what's wrong with them. I think they like the bastard child that you don't want nobody to know about.
Yeah, it's
That's how
not
I see the PC
right.
do.
You got dummies all across the board, right? You got the dummies all across the board, and the one thing about it is you don't want your community having more dummies than the next. And when you start to see that there's a lot of dummies coming out of woodworks
It's
now,
the,
man, because of the X success. That's how you know, man. That's how you know that it was all a joke. It was all a joke with these clowns. Even
well,
with the neutrals, man, they funny. They real funny acting
yeah,
because they
you know
want to be a
what? Yeah, them
neutral,
neutral
but
dudes
they
is
always
weird.
got something to
Right,
say. You can neutral, why you got always
right.
something to say?
You know what? And I'm glad you say that because like I said, like some of the reasons is why I like it, whatever. I mean, some of the neutral, I just ignore some of them sometimes, man. They don't know no better. They don't
Nah,
understand.
man.
They like little kids, man. They like little
Right.
kids, man. They like, you know what neutral are to me? Neutral are grown behind men and women that wearing a onesie with a pacifier in their mouth because they don't understand what's
Wearing the
going on.
onesie.
But besides that, like some of the reasons
You
that I
stupid
like
boy.
the Xbox is for. Number one, what we doing right now? You can create your own podcast on Xbox right now. You can game. You can talk like what we're talking about right now.
Yeah, I mean, we
We
went
got a
straight live
fourth.
from the
We got
streets. You came up in here and you started talking Xbox. I'm like, yo, flip money in the building. Yo, and it's an honor to be around people who, like I said, there's a problem with respecting those who've come before you. And like I said, you guys always welcome me in. You guys always wanted me to put my voice out there when I didn't want to. People were pushing me, and so the fact that I'm doing it and can get y'all to come up on my platform and whenever I pop up around with y'all to talk, it's an honor, man. I have fun doing it. It's fun to me, man, because I know that
Hey,
you guys, it made it possible. You know, you guys were the ones always holding it down. I was trying to stay positive in these Xbox streets, man. And unfortunately, you know, the positivity is not what's popular. It's the dumb stuff. People like the drama. People like the dumb stuff, man. And that's just what it is. I mean, that's simple. That's not hard to understand. But you guys are not prostitutes, man. You're not willing to just say, you know what, we're gonna do this, cause y'all trying to be real with yourselves, man.
I mean, you know, when you got a platform that you love, and you know, I don't get on nobody about loving the platform that they love or whatever.
Right.
I don't. But where I get on them at is when they start talking, you know, the crazy stuff. You know, like
Right.
this is what we're gonna do. You're gonna get the fire and torch and the stick fork or whatever to try to burn me or something like that because I love this console, and this console is a good value because this console is doing more than what your console doing. Because you don't like the console for crazy behind reasons which
That's
don't make
right.
no sense. That's what we're gonna do. You're gonna come at me, try to throw rocks and stones at me, like I don't get that, man. I understand some of them type of people, man. Some people just don't. They're not on the same. I don't even think they on the same planet as I am. I swear I don't even think they in the same realm of universe that I'm on when it comes towards me with that crazy stuff or whatever. Because we do have a lot of PlayStation dudes that be on the Xbox and that be acting like that they're not PlayStation dudes. But I buy all consoles. No, you don't.
Oh yeah, I
Stop
know,
it.
man.
Stop
Right,
it.
man. You know,
Just
and I
stop
don't
it.
even want to pull
Like,
your papers. You know, I don't know. Here's me, man. To all you guys out there that always talk about you got all these consoles, man, but you never have your gamer tags up. I only got one console that I prefer to play on, man, and all my information's out there, bro. What you scared about?
you know
What I'm
what?
saying? This is gaming.
You know what? Okay,
True.
let's say
My
I like
stuff
that
out
what you
there,
just
bro. I
said.
don't
You know
care.
what?
It's gaming.
What about this? What about this? As I was saying, what about this? The ones who have a PlayStation, but yet they play the PlayStation, but they want to stay in a party, in an Xbox party.
And an
Like,
Xbox party.
okay, if you think the
These are
PlayStation
facts.
is so better, why you on the Why you on the Xbox
Exactly.
party?
Why you over here? Why you over here? Because
Why you over
here's
here?
one thing they can't say about me. I ain't gonna be over there. Can't say that about me. I'm not feeding you carrots. Exactly. I don't have a basket of carrots for you.
I look at it like this.
I'm comfortable where I'm at.
If I would have bought a PlayStation, the thing probably would have been collecting dust. You know what? I know for sure it would have been collecting dust.
Look, man. Everybody's got their preference, right? That's cool. I don't have a problem with that. I keep telling people, my thing is I don't play soap opera, walk around, cinematic event, real time event, cinematic real time event, CGI, cutscenes. The guys got to talk for 15 minutes before I move to the next board. It just bores me, man. You know, that's the thing about it. This game right here has more action in it than 80% of the PlayStation games. Right here, this Capcom bundle right here has more action in it. If I was playing one of them walk around games, man, where it's so linear, I fall asleep, man. I gotta keep myself occupied, man. That's the reason. A lot of people like coming home. They ain't challenged. They like to sit around there, listen to their character talk. They could just hold the console in their hand, and that's it. Yo, don't come at me talking about that's gaming. That's all I'm saying. Just don't come at me with that. That's what you like to do. But don't try to make that seem like that's gaming, because that ain't really gaming, man. I mean, it is a part of the gaming. You're playing the game. You're not gaming. You're playing the game. There's definitions to this situation, man. There's levels to this stuff. You know?
Right. I don't think people really be paying attention to that like that. You know. I mean, like I say, man. Listen here. I can sit up here chit chat to you on Xbox Live, play the game. We're doing a podcast and all that other stuff. A lot of people can't do that with this beautiful beast of a machine that we have. You know. And you know what? I had a conversation with one of my relatives, man, and you know he got both consoles, right? He was mad about it, and I told him, well, I don't know why you bought both when you only
When you
really
only
need
playing
one.
one, right?
Right. He said, cause like I said, if I would have bought one, it would have been doing what his console was doing, collecting dust, while
Right.
I'm still rocking out on the Xbox.
Right.
The number one on the planet. But I was trying to tell him like, I'm not him. He was telling me like how he was mad that the PlayStation Pro didn't have 4K DVD movies. I said I looked at him and I said, I understand it hurts that you just bought this console and it don't have no 4K Blu-ray player. You know what? Mine do. The Xbox got it. The Xbox got a 4K Blu-ray player, so I wouldn't have never bought it. I told him like, you should have never bought that. If it doesn't have what Microsoft has, I'm sorry, you would not see me buy it. I'm sorry. If it's not on that same level as Microsoft, you will not see me buy it. Because, we all have homies and friends and stuff that's on Xbox that have the PlayStation, and they don't never say nothing good about it. We have a homie, my man, shout out to my man Livewire. He trying to play a couple PlayStation games, The Last of Us and so forth and so forth. He keep falling asleep on it.
Right.
Like, I don't get it. Like don't get me wrong. He be tired, whatever. Just had a little daughter, or whatever, and stuff like that. But every time he plays that game, he gets sleepy. I said, bro, you need to. I mean, like, all I can tell him, like, man, go take that thing back to the store, or donate it. Go
Right.
donate that PlayStation, man. Donate it. If he tells me, he compares the games on the Xbox and he compares the games on the PlayStation, and he tells me like some of the games is good, but they're not like what people think that they are. It's not
Right.
like, oh my God, you gotta rush up and go buy this game real quick. Look at this. Let me go spend $400 on this and this and this and this. He was like, it's not like that. It's not like that with that game or whatever. It's not. It's overly hyped, which I already knew. Already knew. You know what I'm saying? Like, so same thing like with my peoples or whatever that was upset about the 4K Blu-ray player not being in the PlayStation Pro, which I'm still trying to figure out why it wasn't in there. I don't understand that one. A
Right.
company that deals with movies and stuff like that, how you let Microsoft outbeat you? The
Right.
S got it.
Right.
That's what I
Right.
don't understand. The S,
Right.
how the S is better than the Pro?
Right. Right.
I'm just trying to figure
I'm
that out.
glad
I'm
for the
still scratching
innovation,
my
man.
head.
I'm glad for the innovation, Flip. That's all I gotta say, man. I'm glad I stuck through. No flip flopping here, no nothing. I stand on my own 10 toes. I'm an Xbox fan. I don't just salute the flag. I wear the jersey. And upon that right there, Flip, we're gonna go watch some of this Super Bowl. We getting up out of here. We talking that Xbox
All
talk. My
right.
man Flip came through here live from the streets, stopping by on Di-RREC Gaming. I want to salute to him, man. I want to say I appreciate you coming through here, man. You got anything else to say to these folks out here, man?
uh Stop believing these YouTubers. Stop believing them favorite YouTubers that you watching, dog. They're lying about the Xbox. They're lying. There's nothing wrong with Crackdown. Wait until the game come out to give your opinion.
You know
Stop it.
what, man?
Don't
That's
listen to
good
the one
advice.
that say they got exclusives. They got
Right,
exclusive deal with knowing what's wrong with the game.
right,
Don't listen to that trash.
right. I think you're right, man. And you know what? Here's my prediction. I'm saying this right now, man. I do believe that the Xbox community is gonna come out with their engagement. Once again, we're gonna make a laughing stock out of the media. And Crackdown 3, you're gonna be all right with us, man, because we're gonna take care of you.
Yes, sir.
It ain't up to the media to dictate the games of success on Xbox. It's not up to them. It's up to us. We the ones. We're the consumers. We're the fans. So we dictate what games are gonna be successful on Xbox, not some gaming journalist. I'm very proud of the Xbox community. You've already proven that point. Let's keep proving it again. And hey, y'all, if you like what we're about over here on Di-RREC Gaming, you like what we're about, man, within the Xbox community, please share, subscribe, put a like, leave some comments below. Do whatever you feel. Because at the end of the day, we over here, we're going to keep it real. I want to say thanks to everybody that supports me and the channel, Mixer team, Facebook team, Twitter team. Salute to Xbox Live. Yo, Flip Money, thanks again for being on the show. Hey, man, you have a good evening. Salute to you. And, yo, until next time, y'all, peace.
Peace.